Hey guys, Justin from otakusandgeeks.com here, and today we'll be reviewing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is set 1 Blu-ray that was recently released by Viz Media. So let's check out what the set actually has. So, here we go. And first of all, I just want to comment on the great packaging that they did with this. Just shows you the different art styles with just the characters and everything. But great. So here we go. It has 4 discs, by the way. And this is going to be covering the Phantom Blood arc and the Battle Tendency arcs as well. So you have 26 full episodes. And for those who like to see the disc, they have some great disc designs here, which is pretty cool. So 4 discs in all, which is pretty cool. And also, you have the key animation collection of the Phantom Blood and Battle Tendencies arcs. And one thing they did was include key concept art for each episode, which I thought was actually really good what they did with this. That's absolutely pretty cool. And not to mention, finally, you get some cards, which is pretty cool. So, not to mention the Blu-ray has some special features. Of course, you have the clean opening ending, art galleries, trailers, and it's approximately 624 minutes. So, what did I think about the show? Well, let's head to that part of the review. After finishing the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure set 1 of the Phantom Blood arc and the Battle Tendency arc, I definitely have to say this. I have to apologize to my fellow writers and my everybody who's been trying to get me to watch the show when I didn't have time, just kept putting it off. I immediately fell in love with the episodes and just the series from the first episode. This is a brilliant show, and I can see why so many otakus out there absolutely love this show. Just the action, the voice acting, the music, the production. Everything is really on point here, and I think one of the things that I really do like about JoJo's Bizarre Adventures is the setting. I like the fact that it's kind of like this aristocratic, it has like this aristocratic period piece type of anime. And honestly, unfortunately, I didn't really read the manga, so I went into watching the anime totally blind, not knowing what to expect. I'm thinking it's gonna be something like, okay, it's just a typical shoujo anime, which is gonna fight, and it's not gonna be as deep as the characterizations are. And I know some of y'all are gonna give me so much hate comments for that one, but that's what I was going into, just judging a book by its cover, by just looking at the box set. Like, okay, it's just gonna be a typical macho anime. But this had so much depth when it comes to the characters, and I think JoJo actually might be my favorite character. I love his progression as a character. And I love the fact that, it does time jump a little bit after, I believe, the 3rd episode. But I did like that. I did like how you see him grow from how he was introduced as this kind of naive gentleman type of guy. Like, he just basically was raised in this, like I said, aristocratic society. And he basically does everything that his father wishes him to, and he just really is, deep to his core, was a kid who really wanted his father's approval and just wanted his father to accept him. He just tried to live up to the family honor and the family status. And I love how he has that dynamic element to him, but he also has his rival. Man, was this guy. Oh man, JoJo's rival is such an a-hole. Oh my goodness. Like, I thought, like, as the once the time jump happened and you start to see them actually have some type of relationship together, and I was like, okay, maybe he did redeem himself, and maybe he's not this overzealous, jealous person, but he's just evil. Like, even when there was times where I'm supposed to be sympathetic towards him, I couldn't get past what he did in the previous episodes, especially what he did to JoJo's girl. And the reason I'm not naming characters is because I don't want to spoil anything like that. But there's a scene in this series where he does something to JoJo's girlfriend, and it just kind of sets the course for JoJo, and it kind of really hits, you know, who JoJo is going to be defined as a character and how he, you know, stands up for people and everything else. But as far as the arcs go, the Phantom Blood arc is definitely one of my favorites out of the two. And I just love the history of JoJo's family and that whole lore as it gets deeper exploration, and just the way they did the characterizations was really great. Voice acting, let me talk a little bit about the English voice acting. I didn't watch it in the Japanese voice acting. English voice acting I really did enjoy as well. I will say the first 5 minutes of it, I was kind of turned off because I had to get used to the type of, because I was ignorant to what period piece or what time zone setting the actual anime really was. So once I heard the accents, like, oh my god, it's gonna be this, and then I realized once it really clicked in, I was like, okay, this is gonna be the setting, this is the time period that is actually taking place. I immediately just opened up to it. And the voice acting I really did enjoy on the English front. Great animation, by the way. Animation wise, really great use of colors. I love the way the backgrounds look, the textures, and just the style of it and the actions. What's the action good in this? Brutal fight scenes. Everybody's big and strong, brawling. It reminds me of those gladiator wrestlers type of guys, but it flows so well, especially with the music, just kicking it into the top gear 10. Just amazing anime, you guys. So definitely pick this one up if you're a JoJo Bizarre Adventure fan. As you guys previously saw, they come with concept art for each each episode. It's a good steal. It's a good buy. Something that you gotta have in your collection. If you haven't seen the show before, definitely check it out. It blew me away. I was totally surprised. Wasn't really expecting it to be that good. And I'm definitely a JoJo Bizarre Adventure fan now. So if I have to give it stars, I'm giving it a 4 stars out of 5. Really great anime. I'm curious to see. I gotta catch up to see what else they're gonna do with the show and the concept. I don't want to read the manga now because I want to just keep that intensity of not knowing in my brain. So I know a lot of people are going like, oh, just read the manga. No, I'm not gonna read the manga for this one, but definitely, guys, check it out. This is Justin from the Toxic Geek saying, Lady Days, thank you for your support. Peace.